Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to the Double Dusted Discussion with your boy, the South Spouse, a full-grown man, here with Donnie Ducats and Big Lynch holding it down. And today's big because we always get, a document comes across Big Lynch's desk, and then he shares it with all of us, and we get into it. And there's some interesting stuff that I definitely want to talk about here. But the first thing I think it was Lynch that added it right at the top. I got some advice for incels. Well, I'm an incel. Why don't you advise me, Lynch?
I don't know. Pop that hat forward is your first step. I'll say that.
Do you think this is bad backwards?
It's just a bit crazy of a move.
What?
Is it really?
Backwards hat is a crazy move?
It's just like it's
he doesn't
giving.
Like how what my hair's doing.
No, just like all of it together is giving like your Steve Buscemi meme. You know what I mean? Like a little bit. Like it's like a little bit. Like where's your skateboard over your back? But no, I was.
You have a skateboard in your background.
Yeah, that's a piece of art though. It's different.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
I've been watching a lot of Epically Latered recently, and I got to say that's top tier content. But yeah,
I don't know what that is.
It's a Vice show they did, like following, like doing like documentaries about skateboarders from our era.
It was so good when they're like all in the van together and shit, going to different competitions.
Yeah, they have so many
Chad
of them.
Muska?
They did a Muska one. They did
Rodney Mullen.
They've done all these skaters that you'd be like, I just watched one on all the early stage
skateboard
stuff.
in my garage right now.
That's big.
Yeah, he left it in my house years ago, and I called him up. I was like, "Tony, you left your skateboard here," and he was like, "Keep it." And I was like, "What?" Chill, bro. And now it's in the garage, and whenever anyone's blazing, I was like, "You want to do a kickflip on Tony Hawk's skateboard?"
It's a good bit. You should make a piece of content out of it.
Okay, I think it just did. You want to cut this into a single?
No, there's no visual asset, bro. You haven't provided it, but
where's the skateboard?
I got in the thumbnail, me holding it. I'll go on my phone and take a picture in the mirror holding it up, and I'll text it to you, and you'll put it up.
And then put it in AI and make it way cooler. Like do some like AI, like do it like surf a wave with it or something.
Make me jacked and
tanned. Oh, dude, do like a 360 flip on a cloud or something like that. Yeah. Maybe
no, you gotta, the AI is good now that we don't have to do it on the cloud. You could actually like sneak it, make it actually be like, yo, Sauceboss got mad jacked and he's on the skateboard.
He's wearing a hat
share this.
I did a kickflip in Tiananmen Square.
I gotta share this because this is some real Amir shit. Amir was like, did you see this guy Matthew? This guy from high school? And I was like, no, I haven't seen him in forever. He's like, I thought I remembered him from school. I'm like, yeah, he's from school. And he's like, he's crazy Jack now. And I was like, no, he's not. And Amir's like, yeah, he looks crazy. And I was like, what? And I like went on my phone and pulled it up. And he's like, the last 3 pictures are clearly AI pictures. One of them looks painted, and the face doesn't really look like him, nor do any of the faces look like each other. It looked like he was like every time there was an update to the machine, every time there was an update to the machine, the AI, he put a new profile picture. Wow, so I'm swiping through them, and they're like getting progressively worse and more AI. And we was like, see, crazy, eh? And I'm laughing, and he's like, why is that funny? And I'm like, dude, you work with AI video and stuff all the time. We're finished.
He's like, also the one that
looks like a painting.
He was also the one that was DMing with local singles in his area on fucking Hub.
Yeah. He was looking at.
I got out him like that, dude.
I think we spoke about it on the podcast, right? Then we spoke about it on the vlog. He was talking to. He was trying to whack off, and one of the things popped up, and they're like, "Oh, you trying to whack off there, big guy?" And he was like,
he's like, yeah.
And she was like, I live right near you, like 1.3 kilometers away
from your IP address.
Yeah, it's like 1.3 kilometers away from Roxborough, Pierrefonds, He's like, oh, and he's talking to it. He spoke to it for an extended period of time. And the next day he was like, yeah, I was talking to this bitch on Pornhub. And I was like, what? I'm like in that chat box, and I was surprised that you could just chat in it. I didn't think when they're like, hey,
I thought it was like a video.
I thought it was like as soon as you click it, it's like initiated, and it opens up another tab, and you're like in somewhere, and they're like,
it opens another tab. That's a different tab though.
I can't picture it being like a call and respond like that.
Yeah. He was chatting with it, and this is like 9
it's like Andrew Tate on the other line.
He's 9 years ago. So the AI that's running it is like basic chatbot nonsense.
Yeah, it's like a TI-83.
You're so hot. I live so close to you. Wow.
It was so blatantly that. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm like, you were talking to a robot. I can't believe you did that. No one ever does that. They just, yeah. And he was like, what? No, because I was writing and the stuff I was writing, they were talking to me about. And I was like, yeah, it's a robot, dude. The robot can do that. Like, it's not, it's very simple.
It's just matching your
queries weren't very complex, unfortunately, you know?
Yeah. And then the next day, he was like, hey, remember that bitch that was trying to fucking ruin my whack off session? And I was like, what, you mean when you got tricked by the robot? And he was like, yeah. So she came back, right? And I'm like, it's a night. Okay.
Yeah,
like she came back and she's all like, I live 1.3. And I was like, you lying bitch. I know you're a robot. And she was like, I'm in pure phone. I was like, come through then. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like,
what are you doing? You're still
like,
talking
I know it's
to
a
the
robot.
ether.
Yeah, and I'm like, exactly. I'm like, you're still wasting time doing nonsense. Like, yeah, but he didn't see it that way. He was like, yeah, I fucking told that bitch.
Yeah,
like, I know you're a robot.
He's like, I got closure. I got closure with the robot, the local single robot.
Well, I can help him with his incel ways if that's what you're saying. Because
go ahead.
I have a good strategy. I realized something after breaking this wrist. Just break a limb. And like so many more people will talk to you. The amount of conversations I've had with people, I've
nurses,
like multiple
paramedics.
I've had multiple people like starting like women starting conversations with me. Oh my god, what happened? And I'm like, that. I was like, oh, just if you're having a hard time, just smash your arm on a bar or something like that, and then make.
You could just get a cast.
You could just make a cast.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's inauthentic. You got to really live it.
Well, right? You could do crutches.
Like you're expecting everyone to be really good.
No, crutches, dude. Come on.
No.
Every school had that girl.
Because you got to look
every
good
year that had crutches at some point. You're like, you're just doing this, eh?
Well, I told you guys, right?
Do you know what I'm talking about there? There's always a person that like
was
they
Mandy.
have crutches. She plays soccer and her leg now, and she has crutches.
No,
and
you got to
people are
cast
like,
it
what
up.
happened? It's funny that you're figuring out like one of the first deep loser strategy maneuvers.
Oh, that's really?
Lying with like crutches or like a neck brace.
I never had to do that, so I never.
My buddy was seeing this girl, and he broke up with her, and the next day she came to school with a neck brace.
That's crazy.
And it was like, what did you do? And it was like, we've seen her her dad wearing that
She's
neck
like,
brace
I'm
ages ago.
suing Tim Hortons. Yeah, I mean, we see that. I feel like Gen Z's version of that is the fake disorder cringe. When people like start like stimming or doing like fake Tourette's things, and like there's a lot of fake disorder cringe online.
I know some people like that.
And it's very obvious, like to anyone that actually understands like what these tics are.
But that's not getting you
stimming
chicks. You think that's getting you chicks though? You think that's getting
no,
you,
but
like,
it's giving
good conversation?
You community.
You need
but
to
there's
see,
like a social contagion.
I know, but I'm like in the
aspect to
real
it.
world, like living my life, and I had like multiple people approach me and like have a conversation.
If your standards
trying to sell
aren't
you
high,
insurance.
if your standards aren't high, the right type of
injury,
lying about like an injury or like your neurodivergent
Neurospiciness.
yes, exactly. You can really get in tight with a very horny, perverted crew of like super mega sweaty nerds.
Yeah,
they exist.
If you
out
want to
there.
have
I've
dirty
traveled
werewolf sex,
exactly. I've traveled deep enough down some like anime holes, learning about stuff to then like, me. I like to click around, end up on someone's profile. Now I'm on their Instagram. They have 12K followers. They got like a costume, like it's an animal with like there's holes cut out and stuff.
It's a farting futanari latex fetish.
Yeah, I've been, there's like, you go to like Renaissance fairs, those things are like orgies after.
Yeah.
And
so you're saying like the American Pie Bandcamp thing is kind of true?
Yeah. Like if you can go to the Ren Fair and pretend you're a lizard man from another land and play into that enough,
Rob
you
Goodman.
could be part of the orgy at the end.
Damn.
You know
think
how I
there's-
know this?
Is there like an ableist orgy that
I
also
am
goes
the
like,
lizard man from another land.
Stranger in a strange land.
Is that what happens at the park in Montreal when they're all LARPing? Are they
No,
all
that's
having
just
orgies
pure
after?
combat. That's just pure combat, pussy. Don't ever show up there with your broken arm and expect any sort of conversation.
Dude.
No, I'm
So-
saying, are you getting it in after? Are they having like they're going to have like a hot dog and a poutine and maybe
No, you're going to
Some group
squeeze
sex.
They're gonna find a hot dog. And
yeah,
put it
like
in.
what's going on? And so, in case people don't know, there's a park in Montreal that is very popular to go to on Sundays to like where people you can catch Donnie there drumming with his boys. But if you go up
You
the
may
mountain,
have.
it's like right near McGill University. There's people LARPing, like dressed up as knights with weapons and
foam weapons.
foam weapons and like playing games, like real
LARPers.
live action LARPing. They're LARPing, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But not everyone knows what LARPing is. It's not a
That's true, and they're not like LARPing. There's less emphasis on the role play aspect because it's just every Sunday, and they have their foam weapons that's made of PVC and stuff, and they do little combat.
like games.
Yeah, and
What
there's
are the
rules. Like,
rules?
they hit
Like
you in the
what?
leg. You have
What
to
are
hop
the
around.
rules?
They hit
Like,
you
do
in
you
the
have to be
arm.
like, oh, my leg.
Oh yeah. That's the role playing part, but you don't.
So
Really
you got to
need
like get
sell
down
that.
on one knee and like fight people off with.
That's
Yes.
you got both legs hit. That's
Damn.
both legs hit.
You don't think people must be lying up in that motherfucker?
People do
yeah,
lie.
you don't because there's a lot of people looking around, and it's like
I never
you
saw
know,
beef go down though. I never saw like a real argument. I've never actually.
No,
this is a
see-
good. Is there no content around this? I feel like I would have been served this content.
Well, you know
Did
what's
you just
really interesting?
finger? Did you just finger to get
It was a
that
good finger
sentence
though.
in?
It was a good finger though because he wasn't going to get that sentence in otherwise. And you know what? I wouldn't believe that finger if he didn't have his cast in the frame either. I'd be like, nah, bro, fight me
You're
over
like-
the sentence
you're
right
like,
now, buddy.
Who's this? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But that at Tam Tams Sundays in Montreal, they used to have that LARPing war that you're talking about,
Mhm.
and I was there once, a few times actually. And there's this gang here, and there's that gang there, and they're split into like two sides of like sometimes up to 50 people on both sides. Like I've seen a lot of people.
Yeah,
there
it's
before.
a big cruise.
Yeah. And
Also, a
that's
lot
because,
of
by the
people
way-
doing balancing, like they like two trees when you tie like a.
Oh yeah,
like a
they do
rope.
all types of
A
stuff.
lot of people
clown
walking
shit
across
there.
ropes. You know what I mean? Doing
Yeah.
backflips.
But
continue.
the guys who are doing this fighting thing, it's because we live near like 10 hours away from a thing called Big which is this live action role playing thing that is one of the biggest in the world. Like tens of thousands of people go to it, and they all do the LARPing thing, and they really mean it. And there's 4,000 people, not tens of thousands, but okay, 4,200 people. And so all these people that participate and go there, perhaps they live in Montreal. So that's why there's a lot of people that on these Sundays would show up, and they would have these sword fights with toy swords and stuff, but they were really good at it. And they also like practice sword fighting because at Big Lynch, there's big battles all the time. And so I just assume, well, I put it together that these people probably frequent Big Lynch, and then people would see it, and then kids would come and make toys and stuff to like battle. But what I saw a couple times, which is really crazy, was these two sides, 50 people on each. There would be a king. A guy would come dressed as a king with a crown, and he was surrounded by these guys dressed in black.
The King's Guard.
Black and purple, and they would stand around him, and whenever they were like, go fight, and the two wars would fight, this king would walk around like so sick with his chin up, looking down on everyone, and they would walk around slowly the battlefield, and his guard were just in a circle around him with their swords up, and you know it, people want to kill the king. So people would just come to kill the king. They would, not everyone, because they're still focusing on the left versus right battle, but they would come in to kill the king. But those guys that surrounded him were really, really, really good at sword fighting. And they would fuck up lots of people. And yeah, sometimes one of them gets hit in the arm, the leg, sometimes one of them gets killed. But we're talking about like 5 of them, like fucking up whoever comes to get the king. And I'd be watching Blazed, and you're like, you want to see the king get got. You're like, oh shit, go the back, you gotta circle around. So it's always interesting when the king came. And I've seen it a few times, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I hope the king pulls up. And then one time, the king was there, and the sides were fighting, and they were doing it, and the king was walking around. And then during one of the rounds, mad dudes came running from the trees a bit further up, like a bit further up the hill, because it goes up a mountain. Like 15, 20 dudes came out, and they all had black, like, skulls painted on their faces. They all had crazy weapons, and they all came out and went right for the king. And it was like this sick ass battle. It was so fucked. The king got hit. There's all these skeleton people. 9-year-old kids that picked this up like 2 weeks ago are there with like their mouths open and their dumb sword in their hand, like, oh,
their mom's waiting in the car.
It was crazy. That happened, and I never, like, I've spoke about it a couple times, but I never looked into what was up with the king, what was up those skulls guys that came running out. It was like a crazy ass thing to see when you're just stoned in the park watching kids play with toys.
Yeah, I forgot to mention everyone is high as hell at this place.
Well, maybe not like those people though.
Not them, but the surrounding group. Like, because you got to go up a hill. Like, they're LARPing in the hills. And it's like a little like, it's like right next to McGill, and down below there's a statue, and everyone's playing drums there, and everyone's getting super high. And as you move up the hill, that's when you see the guys doing their balancing acts and then LARPing in the forest, juggling.
They're doing all like Burning Man nonsense.
Yeah,
adjacent type shit.
They're on some bullshit for sure, dude.
One of my favorite memories of this LARPing shit is we had this weird guy in our high school that was a couple years older than us. I think he was. None of us know much about this guy except how he looked. And we always referred to him as the werewolf because he kind of looked like a fucking werewolf.
Shit, he really looked exact. I didn't know who you were talking about.
Like,
so
Teen Wolf?
He was so much older than everyone.
Yeah, exactly. He was 1,000 years old if he was a day. So I'm at this thing and I'm stoned watching the LARPing, and I see this guy there. He's like taking part in it. And then like around the people that are watching are sort of more like normie coded guys. And there's like this bro-ish kind of university guy there with his girlfriend. And the werewolf walks by and he's got 2 swords in his hands. And this bro-ish guy is like, hey, can I like, what is it like to get hit with that? And he's like, oh, do you want to like battle a bit? And the guy's like, yeah, sure. So he gives him one of his swords, and now it's the werewolf from my high school who has no idea I know who he is, and this bro. And so they just start kind of like slowly going, and the bro guy knocks his fucking head off like twice, and he's getting like schwa, like chin to shoulder, like schwapped with this foam sword. And I'm just watching this.
That's the, by the way, that further story. That's the bro guy smashing the werewolf.
Smashing the werewolf.
He's like, "Care to battle, sir?" And he's like, "Sure." And he was like, whack across his face,
right across. And he's like, like he gets him a few times, and he keeps on being like, "Oh shit, sorry, bro." And he's like, "'Tis not a problem. Let's battle again." And they come in, and he's like, "Schwap!" like across his fucking mouth. And I'm like,
he's
Jesus
got like a bloody
Christ.
nose and lip, and he's like, good. Very accurate
like,
swing.
But are
he's
they
like, you're learning quickly.
The question I asked though is, are they all like hooking up after?
I don't think so. These people are a little too sweaty.
Do you think that's gonna stop them?
No, I think the sweatier they are, the higher chance of a fuck fiesta existing.
Fuck fiesta.
With like nacho, like a nachos and dip or something like that, like chilling on the side.
You're always concerned about what they're serving.
No, because you know what? I gotta say,
it wouldn't. If you were a swinger, it wouldn't be the good pussy. You'd pass up on the good pussy orgy.
Exactly.
Like, no, I'd rather go there. They got great wings.
No, because
I was gonna say Lynch is very orgy buffet coded.
No, because orgy buffet is
buffet is your new fucking
it's
nickname.
Actually a personal nightmare, because there's this one woman on TikTok who talks like she's like a orgy specialist. Like, she talks about it all the time. She's like, oh, like the
by
lifestyle.
Orgy specialist, we mean she goes to orgies.
No. She'll give you like a fact, like what, like different terminology and stuff, like living the lifestyle. And she had a video pop off recently. Like,
that's giving very got into orgies 2 years ago.
No, she's
it's giving very got into orgies after COVID.
But sometimes she'll show that like they'll take over like a hotel, like, you know, like a hotel floor. Or like go to someone's house, and she always talks about like how you should act and like what this and that, and I'm like, I don't know, like this is not for me, but I'm in the algorithm now, so I might as well consume it.
We do share an account. We both go on the Epic Mealtime account, and it's possible that I was like, how should I act if I go to the orgy dome?
Well, she sometimes shows like the food table, like she's like, oh, the food, and I'm like, this, like I get it, like you gotta fuel up. when you're busting nuts. Crazy
But
food.
no
tape.
Alfredo
Like,
sauce.
nuts.
Like it looks so bad and sad and like not.
I thought
I feel like I'd be
great.
bringing better snacks to the table if I was.
No,
in
the
this.
food you're talking about. There was like they had like meat and stuff there.
They had like chips and dip and stuff, and I'm just
Well,
like,
I just don't like.
and there's like people getting like absolutely destroyed 5 feet away.
There's
And
like,
I'm like,
there's lube on the chips. Like there's a
That's
subtle
what I don't
sort
like
of-
is someone's fingers in someone's ass and then they're going there dunking it into the queso and I'm like, I want to eat too. And
Yeah.
then I'm like, that's gross. But then I'm at the orgy and I turn around and I'm like licking and sucking.
well, because she's like, there's more
Well, not
downtime
me.
than you think.
Yeah.
She's like,
Not
oh,
me.
Of course
so there's more
not.
downtime. Like people are chilling. Like you're hanging out at the orgy for like 8 hours. So you're like,
You're just
not-
like you're
Yeah,
just
what's
like
it called that
throat
time?
you're just throat fucking some sour cream and onion girl's mouth.
oh my god.
You just have like
the next
double
day.
dusted
You're
dick
dusting,
dip.
dusting's crazy. Yeah, you're like licking the dust off your fingers.
Oh man, giving
dude.
some girl the all dressed shocker.
The lifestyle sounds terrible. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like
It's really
personal
bad.
nightmare.
It's really
Well, you
gross.
got to have something for the refractory period. So I would have like a GameCube set up.
I think guys are
like
playing
Smash
video
Bros
games.
running.
Yeah. You bring like entertainment because you're chilling there all day. It's like you're not. It's not like a
Twister,
get in,
bro.
get out. Like once you get
Like
the
you
invite,
get
like
there,
you're in.
knowing me, if I
Yeah.
ever participated, I'd
Yeah.
probably come in nut out like in 20 minutes. You know?
sure.
And then I would leave
and
too.
then I'd get my Steam Deck out and sit on the couch. I'm cracking jokes as everyone's coming in.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm
oh, you're having a good
I warmed her
time.
up for you.
Yeah.
They warmed me up too.
Yeah.
You want to play? You want to play Smash? Want to get around
wanna
it
play
because
Smash?
I feel like
around
people.
in there.
I feel like they are
Smash.
doing that. Like they're having like casual conversations, walking out for a cigarette, chilling.
They're like,
It just
"Hey,
seems like
babe, when you're
weird."
done churning butter in there, come fucking play me 1v1.
You're just like in the other like fucking, and you hear like the Halo shotguns going off because they're like 4 players.
Double kill, triple kill.
Yeah, the lifestyle. That's,
You're like
that's
pumping,
wild.
and you're like, "That's Donnie. He kills it on prisoner shotguns. I bet." You hear that running right? That's 10 in a row. That's crazy with the shotgun because you got to be close.
He's really good with that energy sword.
You're just like, whoa, and she's like, what? You're like, ugh. She takes the ball gag out. You're like, headshot. That's 10 headshots.
You guys don't know anyone in the lifestyle? I feel like this guy. Like I don't know anyone, but I have a lot of questions.
Well, it's interesting.
I
I
know
think
a few
like
people.
I heard this once. I think we were talking about it. Like,
How hot are they?
A couple of them are pretty hot, actually. For the most part, they're all, I'd say, like average and above.
Damn. Okay.
But they're also like, we're younger, right? Like in 25 years, it might be a different story.
Amir actually, like because we do
He's
know a
the
couple
lifestyle?
people. Well, no, we know a couple people,
yeah.
and Amir's
Sure.
They were talking about it around him, and he was like, "Oh, maybe." Like he comes, this guy will be there and he'll bring his wife and then I'll fuck his wife. And I was like, how would you mean you'll fuck his wife? Why? He's like, well, they get down like that. I'm like, but would you think this is like my house? You show up with nothing and I let you fucking smoke the hash joint? Think you're going to show up just a loose 40-year-old wild-eyed man and you get to fuck the wife? What are you bringing, bro? You got to bring something to
You
the
don't
table.
have Heather's credit card to buy Red Bull and vodka anymore.
You know what? He's now I don't know, man. He's lost a bunch of weight. Maybe he's ready. Maybe they're like, oh, we need this wild old man in here. I just think he needs to bring like maybe he needs to cook an epic
I
meal if he
just
wants to
thought
get it down.
if I participate in the lifestyle, I don't know if I would like offer up my wife. More so, I would maybe consider bartering under the right conditions if she consented to such a thing. But like, I don't imagine.
some
Harley
round
has
meat or-
wares if you have
I don't
coin.
imagine I have a contact list of loose men that I'd be like, you want Ricky tonight? No, I ain't too crazy. Yeah, that's more of a Friday night. What about Dale?
Dale.
Yeah, Dale's good. Let me give him a text.
Dale's always good.
Yeah.
Those are called unicorns, by the way.
The
Hey,
guys,
listen,
the
I
guys
don't
they
know the
fly out.
lifestyle enough. Maybe Amir could be a unicorn, where he's just a loose guy.
Yeah. You think he's getting flown out? No, he's got to.
Like, should we call it Dale?
No,
No,
this
it's
girl,
Friday night. Let's call up that crazy Arab.
Yeah. No, those are
It's so funny. You
reserved.
fly Amir in, and he's like
Shalala yalla.
he's eating the bun and the butter that came with the meal on the plane that he like took with him. Like he didn't eat it on the plane; he brought it with him. He's like opening the little
He's got
plastic.
like
He's
Biscoff
like,
cookies. He got like Biscoff cookies in his back pocket.
He kept all the shit.
No, Amir is like eating all the sliced meat because he's on keto. Amir, for everyone listening, most people know, but Amir's was a chef on Epic Mealtime. And he's been on the pod a couple times, but we just love murking him because he's the craziest guy. Yeah. If you're not caught up, you can check out the double dusted episodes that he's on. The first one there, but yeah, no, we got to get him on and we're gonna murk him. We got to get Donnie and Amir sharing a microphone.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, like I don't want to do it, but I do want to watch it afterwards.
Yeah,
he's man, he gets flown out. That's one thing about Amir.
I didn't expect the conversation to be so horny coded here.
Me neither.
I
can tell you I'm 0% horny right now. I really was just trying to tell people that if you have a hard time meeting people, break a limb. That's literally
it's true. Okay, that's
it's
where
like
we started. Yeah,
that's what it's all about. Like I just realized,
I'm like, bring a GameCube to the orgy.
Yeah, because you know what? Because it was like people that I see in my life regularly who I like. You have like a what's up, kind of like, hey, like I'll go to like the bakery or whatever. I go to this place. I go to that place. I go to the grocery store.
Bro, your life is the intro from Beauty and the Beast.
I'm guessing.
Going to the bakery.
Go to the bookshop.
I go to the bakery every Friday. No, I go to the grocery store all the time, and like I don't talk. I say
bakery.
hello.
Yeah, you love going to the bakery and smelling.
You get
that
bagels,
big guy's here
you?
again, smelling.
No, I also realized something else funny.
What kind of Goyish bagels are you getting out there in Alberta?
No, I was getting challah for Friday, dude. Come on.
You're getting what?
Challah.
Okay, boys, let's pull back on the fucking.
You're getting challah from a guy named Brent Smith.
No, from this woman, and she goes, oh, now she signed my cast. It was a whole thing, and I'm like, oh yeah. She's like,
okay, she wants to fuck you.
Yeah,
dude.
Yes,
your cast, bro?
Yes, I had two different women sign my cast.
Dude, signing the cast? I did not know that.
She's like, can I sign your cast? I was like, sure.
I need a cast.
That's very DTF
I need to sign
behavior.
the cast.
I'm telling you, break a limb. All of a sudden,
what'd she say on the cast?
No,
she's
like, she's like, get well, whatever. Like, and I said,
get.
And then she's like, oh, how'd you? I explained how I broke it. She's like, oh, you're a baseball player.
Whoa.
I was like, no. I'm like, you misunderstood.
Yeah, I play for the Yankees.
Yeah, you misunderstood what I mean by that. I'm like, I once played. No, not baseball. It's a
did you hit her with the
game.
I don't play, but I used to. I was really good on my team.
I'm a happily married man. No, but I'm a happily married man. I have to say, when I was on crutches, I once hurt my foot and hobbled home in Montreal. And another time, remember you guys told me that girl wanted to sleep with me that time. She ran across the street. Oh, are you okay? You know, she walked me up to my apartment, and I was so messed up. My foot was killing me. It was like huge and black and blue.
But these are your hot days, dude. So like, I
not
guess
today.
Like,
what do you mean? I'm at the fucking bakery, all fucking big backed, walking in there. What are you talking about?
But you know what? In the realm of 40-year-olds, you're doing well. Like I've seen some 40-year-old guys out there, bro.
But the problem is he's 38.
That's true.
But he's still moving amongst the 40s. Everyone's got kids and stuff.
I call myself 40 anyways. Whenever I'm like every time I'm in an argument or I'm like, why are you saying that? I'm like, I'm 40, dude.
You have to say you're 40. So when people are like, you're 40, you're like, wow, I'm 38.
Low key though, being 38, I'm like, oh. I tell him like, I feel like I'm not even really that close to 40. Like 2 years feels pretty chill.
Do you know that Ethan and Gila are older than me? Or Ethan is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Can't you tell?
What do you mean by that?
Exactly. There's not even a joke here. It's the best. It was the best pause. You didn't have to say pause, bro. It just happened.
I would say he looks older than you.
Yeah,
bro. If you'd been sued that many times, you'd look older too.
No, that's good for content.
I think it comes down to some decisions. I think if I had kids, I wouldn't color the white corners of my beard. You know what I mean?
Like this.
These hairs are white here. These ones on the sides, and like I put like just for men there. Like, you know, he doesn't do that.
You're not ready to be
Dude,
a
sometimes
YouTuber.
sometimes you go a little too far. Every time I see the Freddie Wong episode,
got
kills me every time.
Some of them
dude.
I was just like, oh, I'm tripping. I show up with like a black beard.
Yeah. You show up like fucking.
This guy's
I
on
look at
fucking.
old pictures.
You
it's
show up like
me
Tom
there.
Selleck, bro.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? It looks like you
It's
put a
like
fake beard
I'm
on.
full
It's like he painted it.
mascara face, like on
Yeah.
my chin.
It's
and
like
cheek.
Keemstar.
I'm like Hard Rock Nick. I'm like,
yeah, you are. Yeah, like it's like because it looks like a fake beard and you have a strong beard, and it's like it's a crazy move to go just jet black.
yeah.
What's that shit called again? Like when it's in the box, that like box of hair.
Just what? Just for men?
No. It's that like for move. It's like prop hair. It's like the fake beard shit. It's like in like a harmonica box.
No, I know, guys. You can do that.
Talking
in
about
your
the
hair.
hair pepper.
The hair
Yeah,
pepper is a real
No,
thing.
not
People
the
do
pepper.
that.
That
This
hair
is like
pepper?
old school.
Man, that hair pepper. Like I was on a show once, and I like my ponytail was just being weak at the front there. And like I got introduced to hair pepper because I told her, I was like, "Can we do something about like how like light it is there?"
Sure, taking a marker to your hair.
That's what I thought. I was like, maybe there's
No,
a
no, hair
marker.
pepper
She's like,
works.
yeah,
It
she
works. It
put
looks
hair
good.
pepper and starts dumping it on my head, and I was like, "Yo, that's sick." And then I looked it up.
She's-
She was expensive, and I was like, "That's like." There's people who put pepper on their hair every day for sure.
It's like those little things that you could pull off of new tires. It's just like
Yeah,
a
it's
salt
like little
shaker
pieces.
of that. Like
yeah, it's little pieces.
It's definitely not good for you.
no,
There's no way it's
To
good
put
for you.
pepper on your hair.
I'm sure
Whatever
breathing
whatever
that-
it's made of is not good.
Yeah. There's no way. It's a fucking
know what I'm saying?
endocrine disruptor.
And what you think
Yeah.
it's going into your brain or something?
Yeah, dude. What do you think our body does? We can't even wear outdoor gear anymore. They all have to change. I was at Arc'teryx the other day, and they were like, "Yeah, we changed the whole thing up. It doesn't work as well, unfortunately, but
Yeah,
Gore-Tex
that's the thing.
and waterproof stuff is actually leaching microplastics and forever chemicals into your body and the fucking atmosphere. So
So what we all outdoor stuff is
no, some people don't give a fuck, but like Patagonia.
No,
and
but
now
I mean outdoor stuff that I own is probably
correct.
compromised.
Yes,
No,
like,
if it's
like,
Gore-Tex.
No, but I think even like plastics, like if you don't wear cotton and you're wearing like athletic wear, you know, they put a lot of stuff in that's like not good for the environment or your
Yeah.
body.
It depends.
I
There's
knew
a lot
those
of like
shirts were bait. Those
Yeah,
types.
yeah. You know,
They
like
always
that's the
look
thing we kind of
fucking
already
weird,
knew.
dude.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, they
Like,
always looked weird, even on camera. You know, and then the guys that wear them were never really even being athletic while they were wearing them.
yeah.
You know how many man tits I've seen? You know how many fucking Queen de lait I've seen in those shirts?
It's like kind of like guys who are cycling. You ever
Quite
seen
lit.
cyclists? You see guys who go on like long bike rides on like $20,000 bikes.
yeah.
9 out of 10 are out of shape. 90%
Honestly,
of those guys
I
are
love,
look
so
like shit.
listen,
They got
I
guts.
bike. I don't have like a skinny tire road bike. I have like a hybrid kind of bike, but I do bike a lot. And I don't wear the shit. Like I don't wear spandex shit. I just bike like in shorts and a t-shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
And I love when you see those fat dudes
So
on
many of them.
$20,000 bikes covered in spandex. And I'm like, dude, you think the spandex, like you think it was
You're
your
not even
t-shirt?
burning calories, dude. You're not
No,
even
but do
burning
you
that
think
many
it was
calories.
your t-shirt that was really slowing you down? Or
No,
do you
no,
think
dude,
it's like
it's-
that fucking
No,
gut
you
that's
guys-
sitting
The
on
Haters,
most amount of fat
haters.
guys. There's more fat guys
You got-
cycling.
Listen, you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you bike good.
No, this is
You
like some
pull
rich
up
guy.
in the
It's like some
spandex.
rich guy
I'm saying this
coded
because
shit.
you guys, you're such haters. I could just imagine, like, oh, let's go biking, and I could imagine I pull up. I got spandex on. I'm looking
never.
softer than both of you guys, and you guys
You
just
wouldn't know.
hating in your
Nah,
fucking
dude.
cargo shorts.
Dude, you can't even afford to get into that sport. It's too expensive.
That's
got a
true.
bike.
I've made other
He's
selections.
got a bike right there.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I was gonna
no.
say you don't want to see my bike, and it's right there. Pull that over here. Pull
It's
that
a-
over here. That's a sick ass bike. Show
No, that's
these
not what we're talking.
motherfuckers.
That's not a spandex bike. That's like a cargo shorts and like
No way, bro. This is little yellow bathing suit, no shirt, just
No,
pulling up
definitely
from the
not.
beach, boy. Look at that, yo. You want to ride on that? It doesn't even fit in the frame. How sick is that seat?
The
You see
seat
that
looks pretty
seat?
comfortable. It's not good for what we're talking about.
That's very comfortable bike because what you're doing is you're not pedaling up down. You're sitting and you're pedaling forward.
dude, so
the whole,
crazy.
The whole force of it is forward to not up down. So it's really, and look how thick the tires are.
Yeah, it looks like a big boy bike. And I'll tell you, I forgot my algorithm is now switched up to downhill biking. I've been watching ever since I got injured. This is how crazy. I don't know what happened.
This
I got
bike
injured.
can only go straight.
I'm getting so many
The one
injury
thing you
videos
wish
now.
you could do.
Getting so many injury videos.
Injury videos? You get injury videos?
Nonstop now. Ever since I broke my
saw
arm.
your cast and
I'm getting people.
It's because he geotagged the hospital.
I'm getting people getting fucking owned, but like those ones were just compilations. But then I started getting downhill biking videos.
I saw a
which
bad one the other
very
day,
popular in Alberta. There's a lot of downhill biking where they go like down trails and do these insane. Like I think it's like the one place where you break your wrist a lot or like smash your head open.
Everything.
Have you seen what these guys are
pelvis.
doing on these fucking
Yes.
downhill bikes, dude? They're going
Yes.
so fast, and they're doing
dude, we
these
got friends, brother.
on rocks.
on
real
rocks,
friends,
yeah.
yeah.
And like little like skinny little transfers, and there's all these, and there's like transfers down, and they're going so fast. I'm like, oh,
There's like some
and
parts
their
of it
bails
where-
look the worst. By
Some
the way.
parts
Their
of it,
bails.
it's like it looks like the bike has to bounce on something. To
You're like, how's the
make-
bike supposed to survive this landing here? Like, it doesn't even
Well, they
make
have
sense.
they have like full fucking like thick steel coil springs built into
Sure.
this frame. Like this is not like your Canadian
no,
tire
I
suspension.
get that. I get that they have like crazy suspension and like
But like these
and-
are $20,000. These are also $20,000 bikes.
I know, but like at some point, like the force generated by going that fast down a fucking hill into
Yeah, it's
a
like
tree.
sure the bike will compress, but what are you gonna do?
Well, a
like,
guy I
your
grew up with-
tendons are not going.
I know
to.
a guy who did this and he like broke his back, and I guess I got like, I guess it's pretty common to fuck yourself up. I feel like you get more injured on that than you would like snowboarding or skiing.
Well,
You know what
it
I mean?
depends at the
Or-
level, right? Because like, look at the level of shit that's happening in like a real professional snowboarding video. I think skiers are even more intense.
Yeah,
But, like,
that
these guys are doing-
that long jump thing on skiing has always been the most insane thing.
Yeah,
Where they're
Person
like
is
flying.
But
Yeah,
I'm
they're
just saying
300
when you
feet in the
see
air.
like the scale that these guys do, where they use an actual like cornice of a mountain as a jump,
yeah.
like they
Oh,
go
look.
off like the top, like they don't like
I've
build
been
a
watching a
little
lot of
kicker.
those too,
It's
like those
and then
free rides
off a
where
cliff.
Yeah, they do those competitions where like they do it in the elements, like it's like in the backside of some backcountry mountain.
That's
and
it.
they're like,
And they do like
they're
a
like
250 foot backside 180.
Yeah, they're like doing
and
free
you're
ride.
like,
They're
what
like
the fuck?
they're
flying.
skiing. Yeah, they're skiing fast down like an open face fucking mountain, and they're doing like huge, like there's like wind lips, and they're doing like massive 360s off of them and like backflips and ripping down there. I'm like, one move, you're toast.
That's it. At
You're
that
toast.
price. That's the other thing that's like it's not talked a lot about.
Dude, as soon
because
as I
it's
get
not
this cast
popular.
off, dude, I'm gonna be doing triple backflips. Can't wait.
But people do be dying out west, like snowboarding, skiing. There's like hundreds a year that are dying.
Yeah, that's gonna be me this year. Not dying though.
You know, like
People-
I was actually
People be dying.
I was on like a phone call yesterday,
With who?
pretty important one, and I had just got like
I was-
kind of like a little too
With
stoned.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Close. And I was just a little bit too stoned to be on the phone, kind of. And it was like also a Discord phone call, so I'm looking at the person,
Oh,
and my dad sends a text, and like I go and I pull it up and I look at it, and it just says different angle of Charlie Kirk,
Oh,
and he
God.
sent it to like the
no.
sent it to the family group chat.
That's insane.
Fucking dad, is
Dude,
like,
I
what the
got
fuck's
to
he
tell
thinking?
you.
Nothing to it. I click on it, and as a person who is sometimes swiping on Twitter, and you get fed a death randomly, they'll give you like a death video if you swipe through the
Feta
videos on
death,
Twitter.
which is when cheese in grease gets melted.
It's what got muscles glasses. And then that video is particularly that video, Charlie Kirk, is particularly hardcore, and
It's
especially
Okay,
since
hold
I was
on. No,
already.
we're just addressing it like this now.
Well, did you open it up while you're having your conversation on Discord?
Yeah, I opened it up and I watched the video, and it was a particularly fucked up video. Even if you are a veteran of seeing death videos,
Yeah.
and it was also shocking because I didn't think I was like, "What is this?" My dad's sharing like a Charlie Kirk video. What the fuck? And then and he didn't say anything, so I kind of thought it was going to be something funny or something or random, like it's from my dad. Who knows? And I did not see that coming, so it was really fucked up. And I was like, "Oh." And it like fucked me up, and I was really caught up on like just like how I just fully saw a guy die. It wasn't like a video. It was like I just saw a guy die, and it
Yeah.
really felt like I saw a guy die because it was more than like a random death video in a weird way. It was a close angle.
Yeah, this
came
wasn't
out of
like
nowhere.
some USSR car
the
accident.
timing of what he was saying was actually like, in a twisted way, perfect comedic timing to what happened. The whole thing like fucked me up. And like I'm on the phone like with a person and I'm like, and I like don't want to be like, I just, while you were talking, sorry, I looked at someone die and I didn't want to say anything and like just like fucked me up. Call went on like 20 minutes later and then I go upstairs and there's like mad people joking about it on Twitter and stuff.
Crazy.
And I was like, it hit me different. I don't know if like it hit me because I can't sit here and be like, wow, that's so fucked up making jokes. Because like I remember looking at memes of the submarine that imploded. And I looked at a lot of memes that day. But I think different. Mentally,
it's
I was
very
in a different. Yeah, mentally I was in a different place. Also, this was like not funny to me at all. This was like super not funny. It wasn't an accident. There's like what the consequences could be behind it and everything. I was like, whoa, that's fucked up. And people were so blasé. Like people really think this shit's like a joke. And even if it's
they're like score one for our side, like, nah, man.
Yeah,
that's not how this works.
And that's where
not how this works.
Yeah, it was really fucked up.
That's when I hate the internet, dude. It's like I didn't watch his content specifically, but I think part of what you're describing and what makes it weird is that as people who are online a lot, he was he was kind of everywhere. Like he was in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Like I would have watched the videos, but it was so widely distributed that it would come up in my feed.
Pervasive.
I don't consume that kind of content. Like debate on college campus is not something that I'm really that interested in, but I've seen his face enough times that like you had like parasocial relationship with who he is. Do you know what I mean? And then you see that coupled with the video that I did not ask to see, but was definitely delivered. Like you cannot open Twitter. Literally, you cannot open Twitter because you are subconsciously accessing the content that you were actively, I don't need to see people die. And then all the compilations of people just
all the bad takes flooding in.
Well, you know what? Here's what I don't like. It's weird. Like also everyone having to have a take. It's like too much. It's like the guy died. We have a certain amount of information. The news is running wall-to-wall coverage on it nonstop. They're like taking chances of what they say. Then the internet has people applauding it, and then every influencer you can imagine has to have a take on it because they're live or they're whatever, and they're going on. Like I feel like it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
like you don't have no connection.
He gets shot, and you're like, what the fuck? And then you get like Jeffree Star, who you haven't heard from in like 4 years because he's just not in your algorithm, and he's out there and he has like the most to say about this right now.
And it is, and honestly, what hits me obviously very hard is like seeing that he's a parent. You know what I mean? Like, and he has like young kids, like my daughter's age and younger, and people like cheering that on. It just like shows how mentally ill people are online. Like regardless of what his beliefs are, like I don't follow him well enough to know. I assume if he's a Trump supporter, I can probably guess some of the takes
more
that
than
he
just
had.
a Trump supporter. He's like the founder of Turning Point USA. He's like one of these crazy young Republican types. Like
that doesn't mean you should be shot directly in the neck when you're having a conversation. Like that's insane. Like taken away at 31 years old, like over
crazy
political
he
views.
Says fucked up stuff that I don't agree with, but he actually did engage in polite political discourse with everyone. He did do that, and that's something that I like to do on a much smaller scale. Like I just engage with other people and don't really blocking out. But yeah, his views were not stuff that I agreed with, but he had conversations. He never like murked people. He wasn't quite like a lot of the talking heads out there that just go out like to murk them, but he just says stuff that's actually like stuff that I think is terrible, like homophobic stuff. And
I think anyone who's watched this show more than once, I'm actually choking. I got a throat thing going on here. Anyone who's watched this show more than once wouldn't be surprised that I'm no fucking fan of Charlie Kirk or any of that shit. But this is like not cool. Like I don't like people
not cool, dude.
No, but I don't like people that sort of cheer on political violence when it goes their way. It's like there should never be political violence. You should be
the scoring points.
Yeah, you should be protesting. You should be voting.
Like,
you should be like doing things. I said the same thing when they killed that healthcare dude. Like, okay, cool. I'm not into like there's a lot of takes there that I agree with, but like you don't kill people. You don't shoot them. You debate them. You pass better policies. You win. You win politically. You don't politically assassinate people.
Yeah, one crazy thing about the just to circle back on that Twitter thing and like being like not consenting to seeing that video, but it being so available and just like in the feed and like the scrolling feed is like, I think about people I know of kids who are like 10 years old who have like access to phones. And like if you were younger,
kids.
Yeah, like if you were younger and you were like, I wanted to go and seek out like weird fucking gross death videos, like that wasn't my thing. But you guys have discussed how like you may have like there's websites where you can go and see some fucked up shit, right? That wasn't for me, but like now you don't have to search
new
it.
shit though.
Yeah, you don't have to search it out. Now you just open like one of the biggest apps, social media apps in the world, and you get it like uncensored directly to you. And you can be 11 years old.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're starting to think Twitter's maybe a weird app.
I know that, but like, it's just like,
bro.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, those same kids all have access to fucking Pornhub, which is also kind of fucked up, man.
It's all just grotesque. It just makes me like feel like online, like just like the online conversation is just grossing me out. Like I can't. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the news talk about it. It's too much. And now we're talking
crazy.
About it, so I guess
you can't constrain innovation, but we've definitely come too far on certain things. Like some of this technology is not serving us, or it's just the basest human emotions are tricking the algorithm into thinking we want the outrage porn and we want that shit. And that's because of like ad-based models where clicks and views equal money, so they have to feed the things that arouse the most reaction.
Of course. And do you think like
it's a perverse incentive
one day
model?
You know, we put the warning signs on like cigarettes now.
Yeah,
do you think
at the bar tar box?
Do you think that's what's going to happen with social media? Like we haven't quite figured out how bad it really is for people mentally, but like it's as destructive as something. No, but I'm saying like there's nothing that's like we haven't really dealt with the problem of what it's the consequences. Like I don't think it's like so big and such a big thing, but like we don't know. Like we're saying, like, this is probably bad ultimately.
I think the Manosphere is some of like the early what's the word I'm looking for? Like some of the early manifestation of what we're seeing from people being chronically online. Like you're seeing these 14-year-old broccoli tops being like they just want to be like crypto bro Bugatti instead of actually like being members of society.
But like sometimes crypto bro Bugatti is crazy, dude.
It's a fucking
like,
orgy buffet, bro.
I would go see their show. Like it's my favorite punk
you'd
band.
be in their music video. Yeah,
it's my favorite punk band. But they're everything but that. They're not that. They're a sick punk band, and that's their name.
But don't you? I always wonder. I think the whole like side, like being able to. Whatever they're building our AI. They're building AI to do this too. By the way,
no one's gonna buy the T-shirts from this episode. Like Crypto Bro Bugatti and Orgy Buffet. Like they're both kind of bad names.
We have to make those.
Orgy Buffet is really like a 2004 new age punk band.
Orgy Buffet, it's got to be written on the back, and on the front of it, it's like a couple plastic tables, like from Harley's mom's basement.
Like the one
the
one I'm sitting at right now.
The front says Orgy Buffet, and the back is a menu of like some sex moves that people know about, but you make up a lot, like a filthy Reuben.
A spaghetti fucking
for some reason when you keep mentioning Orgy Buffet, all I'm thinking about is nachos. Like I feel like someone's in the microwave popping in some nachos, and I wonder if they're like the nachos you make at 2 a.m. where it's just cheese and chips. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not even trying. Like you're not chopping up some tomato or like
tomato.
Like, even when you're there and you're like prepping like some little bowl to put in the microwave because the food's been sitting out for 6 hours into this orgy.
It's getting a
like
skin.
you know, like someone's walking out butt naked with their hands on their hips, like on the back of their hips, and they're like, "What's that?" And you're like, "Oh, that's cheese." But you should warm it up. Yeah, Tina brought that, and he's
for
like,
sure,
cool,
for sure, bagel
like,
bites.
Try it out.
You're like,
what's
is it good? And Tina's like, yeah, it's good. Like from the
I got a good one. Top 5. Yeah, clean it. Hold on. Top 5 orgy buffet food items. Number 5, bagel bites. Clean, easy. Those are good.
One
Number
bite
4.
brownies.
Oh,
2
one
bite
bite
brownies.
No, your teeth. You got to think about your teeth, dude. I like.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
because
You walk around, you got like
Yeah, okay,
brownie
but you're gonna
paste.
talk about bagel bites. Do you think I want to hear people doing that like teeth breathing
Dude,
when
bagel-
the cheese is too hot? They're doing
Bagel
that,
bites
like,
barely
they're
have
like,
any toppings. Bagel bites barely have any toppings on them, anyways. Like it's not even.
the
the
bagel
little
bites.
cubes,
If you don't
the
eat
pepperoni
bagel bites,
cubes on them.
the bagel bites come out hot as lava, and there is a 1 minute moment where you can enjoy
eat
a
them.
bagel bite, and then after that, it is old, gross trash.
It's old and
So
wet.
it's not something you can make and like leave sitting out.
Do you think queso?
You know what?
queso
Just
makes
like
the
an
list?
actual, you go to like a good Italian bakery and you get the old school pizza that's just like square with the red sauce
like-
on
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
cheese.
Cold pizza, yeah.
Leave that sit out, you know?
That's
for
good.
co-
Also, like cheese, like cubes with toothpicks, and I want the toothpicks in them so everyone can just grab a toothpick and there's no cross rubbing.
How about
You
some
know what
spring
would
rolls?
fuck everyone
Except
up
then
there?
you're running around barefoot.
You
There's
know what
people
would
probably
fuck-
dropping toothpicks.
Yeah.
You know what would fuck
Yeah,
everyone
dude,
up there,
yeah. Yeah, sure.
other than Gary's huge ass dick, is if you pulled up a bowl of salad, but you had a vessel that was like ice, so that it could sit in there. So there's always a cool salad to come grab. Like it's in
Oh,
a
it's
metal
crazy.
bowl
Oh, like a
in ice.
cooler?
No.
Yeah, but
a
it's
veg-
on the table, you know, like
you gotta have a
it's-
veggie tray. Veggie tray is kind of the only thing you
Yeah,
can do.
veggie
'cause
tray
that's-
standard.
Veggie tray is gonna be there, even if it's a not food orgy. Like you're just gonna have a veggie tray there for sure.
maybe
What
some.
about party sandwiches? It
I
is a
pulled up
party.
to
I think
get a
party
DJ
sandwich would be
from
huge.
someone and brought the veggies. Yeah, party sandwiches are good. Orgy
I said-
sandwiches.
I had a weird flashback.
Kasha.
I don't think I talk about it. It's just fucking
Bow
weird.
ties and kasha.
This guy's really fucking muscle ball soup.
Showing up with like ugly Ashkenazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going with like gefilte fish. It's all like
Verenikas.
it's all Shiba House food.
Pierogies would
like
be
the old
sick though.
country now and there.
Pierogies would be delicious though. Onions would
Yeah,
be a tough
pierogies are
call.
amazing.
Can't have onions anywhere in that scene. It'd be bad.
That's what I was
That
gonna say.
you
You still
can't.
want to eat
What
like
do you mean?
potato, onion,
But what are you
dumpling
talking?
while
You're talking about
getting-
Are you talking about a veggie platter? There's going to be that oniony dip. That's what I was talking about.
No,
Fucking
I don't think-
sour
I don't
cream
think you
and
bring
onion.
the
We got
dip.
Cool
I don't think-
Ranch, bro. Come on.
I don't think you
It's
bring the
only
dip
25.
anyways. You get some hummus or something, maybe, you know.
Ooh,
Oh,
there
a
it
bowl
is.
of olives. That'd be chill.
I thought about olives too, but again,
You know
I
what?
want
At
the
that point, I'm
toothpicks.
like, you do a theme. You tell people, and like, yeah, we're doing Middle Eastern.
Toothpicks.
Yeah, it's a
these guys
potluck.
are all
It's
up
a-
in each other's guts,
It's a
and he's worried about
potluck hot
toothpicks.
fuck. It's a potluck hot fuck. You got to bring Middle Eastern food because that's what we're doing as the theme.
Man, you know,
we
we should
want
be a
lots of
great.
garlic and spice.
This would be a great series for Epic Mealtime Channel to go and review all the orgy platters, like all the food. They got different orgies. Like you're not there to have sex. You just show up as a sauce
I
box.
cater
This would be a
orgies.
great show.
Yeah, like
I
you
cater
show up and you're
orgies
like 8 out of 10. I rate this 8 out of 10. This would fucking kill, dude.
It'd be a great show to put on IFC in 1999.
No,
You
we're
could
doing this
actually. This is actually.
You could do this.
Could be easily done.
easily.
By
You're
Amir.
not sure- No, all you have to do, you hear some audible sounds and Harley's sitting on a couch. They don't shoot anyone. You only shoot yourself. And then
No,
he
there's
like
people
goes to the
there,
table.
but they have their
Yeah.
maybe their faces blur out of their tits. If the their
Yeah.
tits definitely, but you know.
And then you go to the table and you're like, oh, this
Show
is the best.
tits.
It's like this is the best. Like, because everyone's reviewed everything. Like, it's like I wanted to do I want to go to every golf course.
You'd be so useless
I'm
on
like-
that set. You wouldn't even come on the set.
Who, me?
Oh, yeah.
No, literally,
nah.
wouldn't even
you'd
come
be,
into
you'd
the
be
hotel
coming
room.
on the set for sure. Would
I'd
I
be
go
coming.
in there?
I'm already dressed like I'm in one of those videos.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could pay just any random French dude to wear that
Nah, bro.
mask and hat.
you gotta.
It'd
You
I
gotta
would
see the
definitely
rest
be in
before
a
you
battle.
choose.
I'd be in a personal battle if I had to walk in and produce that show. But I do think it would do very well. No one's doing this. No one's ranking
Lynch, it's only smells, bro.
smells.
we should
Have
put
you
it up
ever
on
smelt a
Pornhub
burp?
channel.
Have you ever smelled a bad burp before?
Yes,
that'll
I have.
fucking-
Of course I have.
That'll
It's
put you
mine.
down, dude. So imagine you walk into like a bodily fluid function and you're like, let me take a whiff.
Function.
Like, I don't even, okay.
It's a hotel. You can't open the windows. Like it's
Dude.
burp air in there.
It's a hotel.
Big boy
And
burp
like,
air.
I can even a hotel to a regular time. If I go to a hotel, just regular vibes. Like the couch is grossing me out.
Dude, I don't sit on any furniture in a hotel. I don't even like the bedspread. The first thing I do is like pull the top sheet off. I'm like, this hasn't been washed.
well, they've never washed the top sheet, and the glasses don't get washed ever. I see people like Harley's the kind of guy walking in a hotel room and start like pouring Diet Coke into a cup. That's sitting there. I'm like, that cup has never been washed.
He's
and
walking
someone's
barefoot.
Yeah,
he's walking barefoot on the carpet.
Yeah, he's barefoot pouring himself a glass of Diet Coke into the hotel cup.
I like come out of the shower and like I'm like, oh, I gotta stretch and lie on my back directly on the carpet while wet from my shower.
No,
you're eating chips and using the remote like with the same hand, like the hotel remote. Like you put it down, reach into the chip
like
bag,
sucking on his finger. No, they clean those cups with the same rags they use for the toilets.
And just so you know, I do a lot of gross stuff in the hotel, but I do come in and wipe the remote down every time.
I saw a good hack.
I wipe it down. He like takes a napkin with some water, and he's like,
no, a lot of hotels
water.
Actually provide you with a remote wipe now because a lot of people were savvy of the whole.
Because that what that secret got out and people were tripping. They were like,
you
how many videos were like,
so
you know what the worst part of hotel
is?
Get
into the bloody top sheet.
Yeah.
No,
I remember.
Good hack is to actually bring a freezer bag, put the remote in like a Ziploc.
Well, they don't actually always change the sheets
without touching it.
They walk in, they're like, those look pretty clean. And this is at 3-4 star hotels. Like, we're not talking about 1 star. Like, they'll walk in and be like after I've been in a hotel, they probably think that because I sleep in a hotel like this, like basically a mummy. Like I wear full clothing.
Mummy.
You miss your mummy, huh?
And I go, and I don't move when I sleep. It's the only place I don't move.
Nosferatu over here.
That's
no, he actually does.
No, legit.
Like fully clothed, hood up, never even went on the stuff.
I got to be at a hotel for a week for me to get comfortable. It takes at least 2 days to get adjusted to the.
And by the way, you know what? Like, it's interesting. I found this out not that long ago, but the star rating of hotel doesn't necessarily mean clean or dirty.
No, it's like the amenities. It's not. If they have a pool, a sauna,
so it's not a ranking. See, you could go to a 1-star hotel that is much cleaner than a 5-star hotel. 5-star hotel just means it has a restaurant. It's got maybe a higher end design or something. Stuff that you could expect from a Vegas hotel. You know what I mean? Those are all 5 stars.
The cleaning lady.
Yeah.
I'll put people on some new game. Actually, there's some new game I found about cleanliness that someone's been gatekeeping it. I just figured it out, and it's been a game changer. So, like, I bet you have sort of like Clorox wipes or something at your house. You ever buy those Costco packs of Lysol wipes for your house to clean up? Yeah. There's actually a cleaner.
Disinfect my phone after work with one.
Yeah. So we have recently we've had to practice some new sort of cleaning stuff in my areas. Recently. Yeah. Well,
he says grocery also.
I did break my arm, so cut me some slack.
That's true. My bad.
My brain's not working properly.
Your brain.
And so we had to like find a new way to keep things clean, more clean, like less like killing more viruses because there's a reason. Anyways,
COVID.
We were not
and
COVID,
you don't want to get vaccinated.
But they're wrong about COVID, and I am vaccinated. But no, there's this thing called hypochlorous acid. That is, because like you're not supposed to use your hands to like deal with Lysol wipes or like that type of clean, like bleach and stuff. You're supposed to like it's not good for your skin. Yeah. Gloves. This stuff is safe for you can put on your skin, but it also kills 99% of viruses. It's like a spray. You just spray it in the air. You don't have to wipe it down even. You just spray it and it dries off and it cleans.
Yeah,
everything.
And it like pulls them down out of the air too. Like if it's airborne, it'll like molecules will catch it.
And I never knew about this, but apparently they even make it in skincare products, but it's a cleaner and you can spray like
my girlfriend does that. She like disinfects her skin with it.
It's crazy. I did not understand. Like I feel like this has been like how did I not, as a guy who sleeps like a mummy in a hotel, how the fuck did I not know about this? You can spray your pillow. Like, how much better I feel once I feel like it's been cleaned.
You can dance.
I get more comfortable.
Yeah, but how do you know this is not going to do some weird shit on you in your brain, bro?
I think it's proven. It's used in
you can scan it.
It's been used in many scenarios. The fact that I don't have to wear gloves to use it is a good sign. The fact that they use it as a skincare product is like probably a good sign. Like no one's using Lysol or bleach. Maybe they're using bleach to make their skin whiter, but they're not using Lysol to like clean their skin. It's not like Lysol soap. Maybe you are. I don't know, bro.
No, well, they do have like, you ever see that like soap you use before surgery? You can buy like special soap that you're supposed to use before an operation.
Yeah, the like colored one. It's like blue or something.
Whoa.
Only you were thinking racist things.
I mean,
Not me, dude. Not me, dude. That's crazy.
It's soap of color. Yeah, no, I don't know. There's like I've seen like a pink, green, whatever the fuck it is.
You get a lot of surgeries.
I've gotten a few.
You watch a lot of surgery videos?
Absolutely not. I can't even watch. I can't even fucking make it through a fucking
pimple popper. I don't watch those either.
Oh, really?
No, me either. I don't watch anything, dude. Like, I don't watch anything medical.
On the last time I was on in that video, I did the video with H3 where they.
Yeah, I saw your performance, dude. You're fucking number one goon over here. Sorry, number one goon showed up. That's huge. Yeah,
I've had a horny month apparently.
I can tell. Yeah, people are gonna go to that podcast and come here and be like, "Wow, this guy's
on some horny shit."
Yeah, this guy.
But they were popping dog stink gland assholes.
Oh, that's disgusting. Come on, dude.
I feel like
it's called expressing. No, I can't.
I know.
I can't do that.
No, I can watch a pimple
I've
pop.
I've had my sick dog look me in the eye while she shits on my front seat before. But
calm down about that.
I was driving to the vet and she was like crouched down looking at me like sorry as she's just dropping a twister on my fucking seat. I'm like,
not sorry at all, actually.
Yeah.
No, I draw the line. Like I don't want any pimple be popped, but the second they bring like an incision. The second thing, like, let me bust the knife out. That's too far for me.
Nah, dude.
So you can pop any zit. I'm like, that's crazy. Like those ones that are like leaking out of people's face. Like they have like a huge. It's like leaking. They're not even popping. They're going, and it's like shooting out of their face. Have you seen those ones?
Yeah.
They go like that. That's crazy. I can watch that. The second a knife comes out, they're like, let me just cut this. There's a sack underneath there. Let me just cut. I'm like, this is not enjoyable.
I don't like this. Show us that video.
Oh yeah,
you got a video.
It's not a pimple popping video.
No, it's not the other one from yesterday, is it?
No, this is this video. No, I would never do that. This one. So we talked about radioactive shrimp, or I talked about it when you guys were.
I heard
when you were away.
Great value. I listened.
Yeah, the great value shrimp, and someone's like, "Oh, I saw someone comment that like no one should ever have to like be subjected to buying great value shrimp." I'm like, I feel like a lot of people are buying great value products. They're rolling back because like. How can you afford life in 2025?
That's what Tiger King was feeding the cats.
So this one is they're talking about it in I guess in the whether it's Congress or one of the American
one of the
places.
American places.
Yeah, they're having a discussion. The guy's talking about the radioactive shrimp, and I just really appreciated his use of acid here. This is how he rolls up. Tell me what you think of this. I was really confused.
Roll the clip, Justin.
This is what you could end up looking like if you eat some of the raw, frozen shrimp being sent to the United States by other countries.
So where we're at now?
Yeah. So I've seen that guy. I know that guy.
Yeah, he's a senator.
I think he's a senator.
Like that?
He is a senator. Yeah,
he's a silly guy, or what's he
pretty
doing?
sure his name is John Kennedy. Ironically,
it is John Kennedy,
but he's not a Democrat.
No, but
no.
So this guy has a visual.
And that's
often
okay.
you do see they do have like visual assets they'll bring up when they're trying to make a point. You know, like
but he brought in the face hugger or whatever from
he wrote the
Alien.
Yeah, I was like, what? When I saw the picture, I was like, where's he going with this? And he started talking about shrimp, and I'm like, oh. So he's like, you can turn into this if you eat the shrimp from Indonesia at fucking Walmart. I was like, what?
But I love how it's like an attack on Indonesia somehow.
Well, no, I think it's all foreign shrimp, but specifically this shrimp came from Indonesia. That's where it was. It's from, and I feel
we
like
need American shrimp.
Yeah, it's like probably right next to a nuclear plant. Come on, dude. Like
but that's crazy though that he was like, you'll turn into this very iconic.
Yeah, like
from an alien.
Do you think he had some
70s?
staffer, like some young staffers, like we got to get our point across here. Let's think. Okay,
get me J.J. Abrams on the phone.
Yeah, the new Alien show is coming out. The new Alien show is coming. This is a big piece of pop culture in 1988. We gotta get this picture up.
What was that alien movie in the 70s called?
Yeah.
Oh, Alien.
I'm surprised that they put something like a movie with a female lead they referenced.
I recently watched Alien and Aliens. Actually, I did a little mini.
What'd you think about them?
Yo,
I really enjoyed it. I was in the right mood. I was in the right mood for those, and I really enjoyed it. And I've been doing actually a whole 90s run since I broke my arm, because it's been like I haven't been able to sleep. Like I've been awake. Like I've been not sleeping at all, in fact.
But wait,
and Alien and Aliens are very different energy.
Can I pause and ask you to cut in the clip of Amir getting owned in the elevator by the girl saying there's no Aliens 1?
Like the fact that I have to find that clip is
where was that?
hard.
In one of my vlogs?
Yeah, that's like Harley's vlog. Like, are you kidding me? You know, like that's not easy to find. You got to give me a year.
I will text it to you. I'll find it.
Do you remember what happened in that situation?
He was just like, I think you guys went to some latest Aliens movie, and he said something like, "Oh, she said something. Somebody like used the wrong title," and he was like, "No, it's not that. It's like Aliens 1, Aliens 2, blah blah blah." And she's like, "There's no Aliens 1."
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
And everyone was like, "Oh!" And he was just like,
Alien is his.
and he's like in the Alien t-shirt.
That's
like,
his favorite.
He's wearing
shit.
like a full Jurassic Park uniform.
He's got like the head on.
Oh, does he like Alien more or Jurassic Park? I always thought he was an
Alien.
Alien guy. Like I thought Alien
He
was
is Alien number one.
That's number one for him.
Like I watched the first 2 episodes of the Alien show, the new one, and I really like those 2 episodes. And then there's differing opinions apparently after that fact, but Amir loves it, and I love telling him that other friends of mine are like, "Yeah, it's not good. It's falling off," and he gets so pissed about it.
Remember when he got the gun and was running through his condo building with a fucking assault rifle?
The pulse rifle.
He was running through his condo building with an assault rifle during COVID lockdown.
Yeah, in a really sketchy part of town there.
Yeah.
He was very hyped about Alien, and he said to me, he was like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "And for you, it's what's your Alien? It's Star Wars." And I was like, no, I can't. And this is true.
Like it's Gaza.
I can't be that guy anymore. Like I love Star Wars. I love many things. I love Metal Gear Solid. I love Halo. I love Marvel. I love X-Men. There's so many things I love. I love Batman. There's lots of things that I'm a big fan of, you know? And
you're just a fan.
I used to like really mark out hard on things. Mm-hmm. And not that spending money is a demonstration of how much of a fan you are, but if you do buy lots of Star Wars dolls and play with them, take pictures of them, it's like, yeah, you love this shit. And I do love Star Wars. And episode 7 came out, and I was very excited about Star Wars, as I always was, but
can't
even
start
more
this
so.
conversation again.
Reached super high levels. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
No, I have PTSD.
super high levels of hypeness around Star Wars Episode 7. Episode 8, I get to this place where it's like, yeah, let them cook. Let's see where they go. Episode 9 was by far the worst Star Wars movie I've seen, and I was so stupid that it changed the way I look at everything forever.
Right.
Now, unfortunately,
you're scarred.
In a way, I will never reach the levels of hypeness for anything ever again, because I don't want to invest my emotions into something that some fucking Jewish guy in Los Angeles can willy-nilly do whatever he wants. I don't trust people enough to handle these decisions. So I'll never reach levels of hypeness like I once did. But having said that, I'm now immune to disappointment. So when I watch something that is Star Wars and it's exceptionally bad, I am able to enjoy and laugh at the decisions made. I'm not invested emotionally. So if I go to things, if I see like, oh, they're remaking RoboCop, people throw fits. They're like, oh, why RoboCop? Ugh, but why would they ruin it? For me, that doesn't ruin anything. You can't ruin anything for me. I don't invest in it anymore. So I can go see RoboCop, have a great time, whether it's good or bad. I'll come out of a movie and people be like, oh, that was a shit movie, man. I'm really bummed out about that. I'm like, really? I had a great time. I was in the dark eating popcorn stoned. And they're like, yeah, but you like the movie? I'm like, no, but I like the experience. I got to see decisions made. I could watch anything now. The things that I'll watch now is open. But I'll never
open season on his ass.
I'll never reach the levels of investing any emotion into stuff that other people
exactly.
I wish you told
you
me
won't
this
reach the hype or the disappointment.
I wish you told me this before I went for my first cast clinic appointment. because I had the same thing. I had the same realization as I went through it.
What happened?
I wasn't going to tell it. No, just that I was like, had an expectation. I was like, oh, if the x-ray is good and like everything's good, they're going to change my cast because this cast is actually, I want to rip it off. Like, it's just the most annoying fucking thing ever. I can't do anything.
People signed that cast, dude.
Yeah, people signed it, but they signed it like a week and a half ago. Like, it's done. It's been 10 days. It's been 11 days. Like, stop.
Oh,
please.
you're sick of their name.
The hype is done.
So the hype is over.
The
I already
vibes
got,
are tapped.
yeah, I
on the
already
cast.
got like too many girls macking on me. They got to chill. Like, it's got to stop. But like, so I went with this expectation that if X-ray is good, we're going to change this cast and like, let's move forward with a fiberglass cast. And like, I walked in and like, I could not have been. They did the x-ray. He's like, and then the doctor gave me about 2 minutes of his time, maybe 3 minutes of his time. And he's like, he goes, yeah, so your x-ray looks good. And they're like, cause they're worried that if it gets displaced, I'd have to get surgery. And so that's like the biggest thing. So obviously the worst case scenario is surgery. I don't want surgery. Right. He goes that. And I was like, all right, cool. Can we change this cast? And he was like, no. I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, this cast is driving me fucking crazy. I can't even research about Brian Nickel. Are you crazy? And he literally was like, you heard my advice and what I told you, so shut the fuck up. It was the vibe I was catching. And I was like, I just like doesn't like it's not fitting properly. Like I need a new. Like,
I
was,
wanted a new.
Like
cast.
in my head, I was like, I'm getting a new cast if this result and the result that I wanted happened, which is the best part of it. But I wasn't getting the new cast, and I'm like,
what's
I guess
the cast, anyways?
that
Is
I
it
would get.
fiberglass.
It's like a fiberglass and half
And
the
you
size.
have what, a 90s cast?
I have like a plaster cast that is gigantic, dude.
That's
can't
old
like,
school, bro.
like I can't. I have no
I've seen
mobility.
that motherfucker in 92.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
saw one of
So
those.
That's
A
like
part of-
Fisher Price, my first cast.
part of me is like, this is still how we treat this shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
what do you?
no.
I'm like, can I get like a removable thing? I'm like, I can.
You're like, can I get the Elon Musk cast, please?
Yeah, I'm like, if I was richer and like paying someone to do this, I bet you they have different answers for me. But the truth is, I said, I'm like, okay, I guess.
Like, can I get aborted fetus platelets
like,
instead of a cast?
He goes, yeah, this is what I recommend. Like, as if like, fuck off. Don't ask me, the famous thing, don't ask me any questions, please. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the doctor. Like, I'm here to tell you. He's like, yeah, come back and see me in a week. And I'm like, 7 more days?
He's like, take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Forget that. He did that. He did that low key because I left it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is what you think I should do. He's like, yeah. He's like, and he like left. And then I leave. I go, I'm like, I got to make an appointment for a week. And they're like looking at the schedule and they go, yeah. Oh, and then I hear them saying, like, whispering. And they're like, oh, they're talking to like, oh yeah.
They're like, I don't know. He's kind of a bitch.
No, he's not here. He's not here. He's not here in a week. He's not here in a week. Doctor's not here. And I'm like, I hear that. I'm like, they can't be saying that. Okay, he's not here in a week. And they're like, okay, so you're booked for their book. They've made a day that's 10 days later.
I would have been like, I just heard you say he's not here in a week, though. Or something.
Yeah.
No,
They're like, oh no, the doctor's going to Monaco.
No. They go. Then I go. I'm like, they're like, yeah. I'm like, he said a week, and they're like, he's not here. So
You're like, where the fuck is he? And they're like, he's on the Gaza flotilla. And you're like, oh, okay.
So they're like, he's working. They're like, because my break's probably some baby shit. Like some people come in there with like all their bones broken. Like literally, like their leg is snapped in half. And
You're
it's
like,
just,
my wrist
floating.
hurts.
And like my wrist is bothering me. Like, it's like they look at me as like I'm not a patient enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not enough patient. Like I'm not getting their juices flowing. Like I'm just some fucking asshole
You're
with
out
a
there
Yankees
acting
cap.
like an impatient.
Yeah, and I felt bad because I was like, you never
that's on
like.
God.
You never bring that bad energy to the people who are working the front desk because like they're not.
No, I'm so polite.
For
with
people
that.
listening that aren't watching, when Donnie said the doctor said take 2 of these and call me in the morning, he had 2 middle fingers up. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of being a little bitch,
So
which
they
you
said
are,
to me.
Lynch.
No, they said to me to like 10 days. And then I said, cast.
To bring it back a bit to like the disappointment and like what can disappoint you, my girlfriend showed me a fucking TikTok the other day and I cried a little bit. I got like choked up, but not from the actual like intended content of the TikTok.
You're ready for kids, dude. You're ready now. You're crying
It's
at
not
TikToks?
what you
It's not.
think at all.
Oh,
let's do that.
yeah, what is it? I'd love to hear. Yeah.
So she shows me a bit. She shows me a TikTok that's like a funny thing, and it's like an abrupt ending is the punchline, and like it rolls the like directed by Robert Weed, like the like curb
that
ending.
format. Yeah.
format. But instead
I'm tired of that format, by the way.
But
Get it out
instead
my
of
face.
playing the curb music, it played Pink Floyd's "Great Gig Up in the Sky." And that's like, I don't know. I wouldn't even fucking play a clip of that because that'll for sure get us ripped down in a second.
Definitely cannot play that.
Yeah, but it's so fucking go Google that. Super emotional song. It's like the crescendo of one of the best albums ever recorded. This album, Dark Side of the Moon, is when they build a recording studio, they use this album to calibrate the speakers. That's how like well recorded this is. Anyways, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, Great Gig Up in the Sky. Huge part of my life, my childhood,
I know what you're really
my
thinking,
20s.
Though. I know the
And
truth.
I was just kind of like, these damn kids, like they're using this. It's just
You're like Roger Waters. He's such a cool guy, man. I love him. You're like emotional.
I miss
only the best
Like,
takes.
it sounds like your body thinks you have a kid.
Yeah, you need a kid. It's time.
I don't know, man. That song
I've
hit, and I was
tried
just
some
like, they're
random
using
things.
this for their memes now.
No, you're just
And I
deflecting
just,
your
like,
emotions.
I got
You're deflecting
mad.
your emotions into like a confrontational place, but really it's the song touched you.
Yeah.
No,
Happens
I think
to
it
me,
was
dude.
more of like it was like half midlife crisis, half like get off my lawn, half like I don't know what the
Sounds
fuck.
like my dad, bro.
It really hit me in a weird way, and I got like, and then I spoke, and my voice was all like, kind of like, and my girlfriend was like, she was like, "Holy shit, you're actually crying from this," and I was like, "You don't understand how like important this song is, and they're just using it for a stupid meme, like it's my whole
you
20s."
You got touched by the song, and then you deflected it into like, no, they're ruining it.
Dude, I don't need
But
any
really-
help. I don't need any help crying at a good song. I'm definitely like a music crier. Crying right now, for Christ's sake.
I'm
definitely-
you're the bitch here. I don't know.
Listen,
bro.
guys, I don't have no cast here, so I ain't
Oh,
no
that's
bitch.
true. Yeah, man. Just
My
have to keep it
bones ain't
together.
broke.
Yeah,
dude.
no,
Some people take
I've
risks.
watched,
okay?
I've watched things and I've cried at it, and I've been like, oh, that's weird.
Be like, maybe I'm gay.
I'm not even on. I was gonna say I'm not even on like a drug or on a downer or anything. I'm just
He's like listening to Creed. And he's
my
fucking
body
dying.
thought. My body's
Lightning crashes.
If you
I'm
listen to
singing
Goo Goo
live
Dolls.
and not Creed, but yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
I've
song's
seen
about an
Creed.
abortion.
No, is it an abortion or it's a miscarriage? It's like a stillborn.
Oh, I better go back and listen again.
It's
Haven't
about
listened
it's
since
about at the
98.
same. It's at the same time a baby's being born and there's a stillborn in two adjacent.
Donnie, you got to
hospital
be
rooms.
happy. You got to smile. You know why you got to smile? Because like your favorite artists are making fucking money now because the songs that were written like that get popular on TikTok become huge songs 10 years later,
I don't
15
wanna
years
hear this.
later. And it's like working out for the artists and
I
really
don't wanna
you're
hear
crying
this.
at a song
I
because
don't
the
want to
artists
hear this.
put their blood, sweat, and tears in that motherfucker. And you were like, the best
I
song
don't think
ever.
they
And now
needed any help.
And now some young child is coming in and
Nah.
making your favorite artist money off their
No.
beautiful fucking art.
Now
dude. So
some
just-
hot bitch is gonna like skateboard down the street to it, and it's gonna be like she gets the attention. Not
If only they could
fucking
listen. They should
Fleetwood
listen to
Mac.
Big Shiny Tunes too. That's what they got to get to. That was a big album, huge album. Big
Dude,
Shiny
you
Tunes.
know they're still dropping now. That's what I calls. Like now, that's what I call music.
Remember now
They're
kids
still
when they would
they're
have
still,
like
they're
the
still
like
dropping those.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
that's
the
crazy.
now mixes. You can look them up. They still drop. They're like on like,
They're
now
like
that's what I call
now
music.
69.
There was.
Nine.
They should, you know,
1,000.
I forgot. Dance Mix '95 was fucking sick too, dude.
Yeah.
Dance
So is
Mix?
94. 94 had
Those
They were
are
all good.
big
96.
records, dude.
Dude, 96
Like-
was big too. They were all good.
I
What's
forgot.
on 96, 95, and 94 were big for me. 93, Dance Mix 93 started with Saturday Night.
Yeah, Saturday
Saturday night
that
dance,
was
I like
huge.
the way you move.
Dude,
Pretty
massive.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
dude.
are-
And
You know what's
they were all-
crazy? I spent like the last 10 days making music like that.
You know
Yeah.
what?
That's the
smart
new
move.
hobby. Like when I'm at home.
Did you
and I'm
cry
like,
though?
No, I didn't. I'm dead ass on this shit making
I
dance
would
music.
have.
Like I'm making 90s dance music.
Well,
I'm
the-
gonna have something prepped for the next time I'm here.
You should make an intro and do some music for us because these kids they wish they could be us. They make fun of us. We get made fun
Let
of all the
them.
time, but they
What
do.
kids?
I was reading this article about like
Not the kids again,
like-
dude. What's going
like
on?
Gen Z, Gen Z,
Not
Gen
the
Z.
kids.
Like
For
they
those
wish.
that don't know, Lynch actually gets fought by kids on the street many times in the last year or so.
Yeah, you know what? They're nostalgic to be me, bruh. Okay, they're fucking choked. They didn't get to go and listen to Dance Mix '93 when it came out, or Big Shiny Tunes 2. They wish they had like a
Big Shiny
like
Tunes 2 is sick. I got that.
They
for
wish they
Christmas
got
at
a
your
disc
house.
man in for Christmas, and they're mad. They get every
Big
music
shiny
available to
nose Jew.
If only you could. Donnie just showed us his nose right now when he said that.
T-shirt alert. The Big Shiny Tunes 2 album. But it's Big
Bro,
Shiny
Big
Nose
Shiny
Jew.
Nose Jew is when you're like a little
The
bit
wrong
sweatier than
people
you
will be
think
buying
at
that
work, and you
t-shirt.
go to the bathroom.
Dude, I'm shiny. I'm glistening at all times. I have never not been glistening. Like it's just a guarantee.
It's from going to the bakery so much, bro. You're buttered.
You guys don't like hanging out at the bakery? Bakery's sick, dude. Bakery's a great place to chill. Smells delicious.
Bakery, I'm very quick to fucking up everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bakery
that's fine,
is
yeah,
like I could only go down from here. It's like I'm about to eat
for
2,500
bakery,
calories.
I have to have
That's fine.
someone else go to the bakery for me because if I go to the bakery, no, we're going
yeah,
off
yeah.
from here.
Bring me back one good thing.
One cheese bagel.
Yeah, don't get a dozen because they will be
Dude,
gone by morning.
sometimes you gotta go to the bakery and fuck shit up, dude. But like a good bakery.
Oh, I know.
You gotta fuck shit up. You gotta get like
You're
one
like,
of
this
everything.
isn't UPF because someone made it by hand
That's true.
Maybe
That's
double
actually
bakery.
true, and
You hit
how I
it
talk
up.
to myself about it.
using corn flour.
No. I go to like the fancy like with sourdough bakeries. You know what I'm saying? Like they make it's like a sourdough cookie.
We know. We go to one.
You know what I'm
Me and
saying?
Donnie
It's
got
not
a
like
good
it's
one.
not like your regular chain. It's like a one-off situation. And by
I
the
don't
end of the
wanna
day,
hear chain again when you
like
reference
within 4
bakeries.
hours, everything's sold out. You know, like you can't get everything.
Yeah, yeah. No, you got to get there in the
early.
morning with all the other.
No,
dads.
dude. You know, listen. You don't.
They
go to
only
those
have
times.
one cookie there of the cookies that you like, but it's not the flavor you like, but you're still happily taking this one. You're happy
not
to
even
get
getting
extra
every-
You're
much
getting
You're
the
not even
cookies
getting
there.
the
cinnamon,
same
even though
thing.
you came for the chocolate.
Yeah, they're trying new shit when you show up. It's not UPS.
Now, the
but
one I
will
go to,
still-
they try new ice cream. They make their own ice creams.
Oh yeah, there's a place here I've been eating chocolate rich ice cream like by the canister.
And you're like,
No.
it's not processed. So I'm
Correct.
good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's precisely it. The coping mechanisms I have. Like
It's
it will be a
precisely-
miracle if I don't gain 30 pounds with this broken arm. Like I have to battle every day now. I was in such a groove and now I gotta battle my ass off. It's like I gotta
Question:
get
Do you
a
have
whole.
to? Are you skating switch now, or are you still?
I'm just fucking. I'm compiling.
No, but
right now.
you know what I mean. Harley knows what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not going switch.
You,
I'm
you
just
picking up what I'm laying down?
I'm letting it build. I need all the testosterone. I
Oh,
can get
you're
right now.
retaining.
I'm retaining, and it's gonna.
But you
until it
are
comes out
so
naturally.
generally speaking, you're a switch hitter though, because you're not a lefty.
I can. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm always I can play both hands in anything.
You're sinister though, by design here.
I am.
It's getting a little gay now.
I'm like okay. If I'm eating
Hold on,
chips and
I
dip,
want to picture the whole thing.
if I'm eating chips and dip, I can go left or right with that move. Doesn't matter, and I can get equal
Sure.
distribution no matter what I do.
Sure,
no matter
yeah.
what I do,
You're double
I can-
fisting chips.
No, you're saying that, but have you ever had salsa in a shallow bowl before? Have you ever had salsa in a shallow
Mr.
bowl?
Sinister double fisted chips.
Have you
with
ever
her.
done it? Because it's hard to get the salsa on the chip, and I can do equal right hand. Bomb.
You got both. You could swoop hard on both sides.
both sides. I could fucking scoop
You
that
can take that
motherfucker.
flat triangle and
Because
swoop it around the
yes,
swoop around the curve
yes,
of the bowl.
both
scoop it up
hands,
everything.
both.
I think
hands
if I'm
I can
using
do
the
it.
wrong
I'm a
hand,
fucking
I'll
switch
probably
hitter chip dipper,
I'll
dude.
graze a knuckle. I'll graze a knuckle on the
I'll
sauce.
break
and
a
then I
chip.
hate
Wrong
that.
hand, I
Never.
break the chip in
No,
half.
I'm a switch hitter chip.
You know what's
dipper,
hard? Try doing it with two hands same time.
Dude. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
It's
What
just
are you
wrong. It
talking
would just
about?
be a wrong way of dipping your chip if you did both hands.
Dude, I can do it with my toes. Both
Try,
toes. I'm a switch.
try
Bro,
brushing
you'd be
your
a hit
teeth.
at the fucking orgy
I'm a,
buffet. dipping
yeah,
chips
I'm a
with
switch.
both
I'm a
toes,
switch
bro.
footer. Switch footer chip dipper, dude.
Footer.
That's making
Damn
sense.
near
That's
killed
the
her.
bad t-shirt.
That's a terrible T-shirt.
Okay,
Switch
the jokes
hitter,
keep
foot-
getting worse. Let's stop.
Yeah,
Switch hitter,
that's
dupe
it,
footer, dip.
Nah, I gotta go. My
Yo,
arm's fucking
guys.
killing me. Literally, it's like hopefully next time you see me, I'm a new man.
I'm
Okay, you're
dead.
gonna be carbon fiber,
Oh yeah, be a carbon fiber. I'll get a fucking F1 one done.
and I'll have some dance music made.
I'll
Anyways,
be
guys,
crying.
thanks so much,
Saturday.
Donnie, Big Lynch. Thanks so much for coming out and being on the pod.
You're welcome, Harley.
Anyways, check out the subreddit. Subreddit's been popping off. I go in there, comment all the
I
time.
gotta get back in.
Yeah, you do, bro. And yep. Thanks.
Okay.
Trust no one except us.